Hi, my name's Alicia. I'm a senior at Cal State Northridge, and my question for you is, while we were waiting for setup, I was watching your core values run through on the screen, and I noticed number 1 was show random acts of kindness every day. What was your random act of kindness today, even though it's only been like morning?
Gary Vaynerchuk talks about this a lot. He says in every relationship, be 51% of the relationship. Do you guys know what that means? Be 51% of the relationship. So you give 51%, don't be the person who's taking 51%. And I think that's a pretty good model to live by, and that's probably a way that you can live the motto of practice random acts of kindness. So for me personally, I get lots of questions that come in all hours of day and night from all the different social feeds. And I have to make a determination. I have a task to do myself, and then there's this young person out there, presumably, sometimes not so young, but they have a question. And how much time do I take away from the things that I'm doing to try and help them? And it's a balance, okay? So I like the 51% rule. I like to change it a little bit and say give 100% of yourself. Give everything freely, openly, without strings or expectations. Karmic philosophy is the more value you give, the more value you create for other people, the more it returns to you. And I'm seeing it happen all over. And here's some tangible proof of that. There's a young guy who reached out to me on YouTube, where we have our biggest audience. And he said, you know, because of watching this video, I was able to have the confidence to charge my clients twice as much. So this is a relationship that's a one-way relationship where I'm giving and I don't know what happens on the other side. I've now become friends with this person, and this person lives in Eastern Europe, and I've been out to visit his country, and now he's moved to Switzerland, living the dream. Going probably from, he's got a master's or a PhD, he's a very smart guy, and he's dabbling in design a little bit. He went from, I would say like low $30,000 salary, annual salary for him, his wife, and his son, to over 6 figures. And he's just like riding that thing, and it's wonderful. I told my wife recently that I feel like I have deeper connections with people online than I do in real life. And that's because people in real life are limited by socioeconomic barriers, proximity, those kinds of geography. And so I get to know people. But people that I get to know online, like really get to know, they're people that I have shared values with. And that's a pretty wonderful thing.